Be here just after 9 o'clock this morning.
It has been 90 years since guide dogs first started helping people with sight loss. Since then, more than 14,000 volunteers have provided up to 13 million hours of support every year.
One of the very first pups trained in 1931 was a German Shepherd called Flash. So to mark the anniversary, the charity has named the newest recruit in his honour, in her honour even.
This is exciting. We're joined now by 4-month-old Flash, who's with her puppy raiser, Melanie. Morning, both. Oh, she looks absolutely gorgeous. Also by Gavin and Stacey star Joanna Page, who's lending her support to the campaign. Joanna, you won't mind if I just speak to Melanie
She's
first.
mesmerised by the dog.
Yeah.
Melanie first. So tell us a little bit about Flash, Melanie.
Flash is an adorable, excitable little puppy who has brought us such joy since she joined our family 7 weeks ago. 7 weeks ago. It's gone very quickly. And she's just growing. She's growing so quickly from this tiny little puppy that arrived. And just watching her explore different sort of environments and situations is just wonderful. She's given us a lot of joy so far.
We've just seen pictures of her in the back of the car. Was that the first moment you met her?
Yes, it was.
She immediately took to you, didn't she? It's so sweet.
She did. And she just follows me around all day long. She's like, my right hand. Go in the garden. Whatever I'm doing, she's next to me. It's lovely. It really is.
We'll come back and have another look at Flash in a moment, but let's speak to Joanna. Give us an idea why you wanted to get involved in this campaign. Obviously, you love dogs, but it's a bit broader than that as well, isn't it?
Oh, well, obviously, I do adore dogs, but I mean, Guide Dogs is such a fantastic charity. And especially now in our 90-year anniversary, we just want to say thank you to all of the volunteers. I mean, there's over 14,000 of them. And say thank you to people like Melanie, because if it wasn't for the volunteers who put in all their passion, their dedication, their love and their time voluntarily, then Guide Dogs would not be able to do the fantastic work that they do for people with sight loss. It's just the most wonderful charity. And when you look at little pups like Flash, and that's why we've done it. I mean, it's International Guide Dogs Day today, and to celebrate that, we've made a lovely 3-minute animated short film, which I do the audio version of for people with sight loss, so they can listen to the story of Flash and her becoming a pup and her lovely journey that she goes on. I mean, it's just the most wonderful charity.
Oh, I want to go back to Flash as well again. So just tell us a little bit about it, Melanie. So you basically have her for some time, don't you, to sort of look after her?
Yes, I've got her until sort of 14, 16 months, and then she goes into the next part of her training. And in that time, we just sort of socialise her as much as we can within sort of going out, the daily situations of shopping, of going to football matches, going to pick the grandchildren up from school, going on the local transport, trains, tubes, basically everything that I do on a day-to-day life, which is going to help her with, obviously, her job as being a guide dog.
She loves a good nibble, Flash, doesn't she?
Oh, she has got the sharpest teeth. She's teething. It's just like having a baby. We're going through the teething stage at the moment. But I have to say, she hasn't chewed anything that she shouldn't have done, apart from my hands.
Joanna, you've met Flash as well, haven't you?
Oh, I have, and she's utterly adorable. She's so bright and sparky and full of energy, but then every now and then you could see her becoming totally focused, and that intelligence and that eagerness to learn, even at such a young age, is just innate. It's just in her. And especially, you know, during lockdown and COVID, it's been so difficult for us with fundraising opportunities. So, I mean, we just like to encourage people to sponsor a pup like Flash. I mean, to do that, you go to www.guidedogs.org.uk and please help us sponsor a pup like Flash, and that would really help continue the fantastic work that Guide Dogs does.
I think that the key is, Joanna, I mean, obviously we're, delighted to see a gorgeous dog on the programme today, but it's as you say, it's the work that this charity does. And once you see just one example of a difference a dog like Flash makes when fully trained to somebody, it's easy to see why it's so important.
Well, I mean, they become their eyes, and they're their best friends and their companion, and they are just everything to people with sight loss. And you meet Flash, and she's so cute and so fun and so bubbly. But then when you see the intelligence and the sharpness and the eagerness to learn and to please, and you think, what a wonderful charity and what a beautiful and wonderful dog, and the good that you will do to someone with sight loss. It's just so fantastic, the work that's been done already, and we just want to continue to bring just new and more exciting and fantastic ways to help people with sight loss.
Melanie, can I ask you as well? Lots of people will be watching going, oh, I want to do that job. How do you get to be a puppy raiser?
To be a puppy raiser, go onto the Guide Dog site and register yourself, and they'll be in touch. And they come and have a chat with you, explain really what the role is all about, and you take it from there. So very, very easy to register, and it's just so worthwhile. It's an amazing experience because you just meet so many interesting people. Every time we go out, people stop us and they're interested in our last guide dog, Berry, because Flash hasn't been out in the big wide world. So, yeah, they just want to know more about the charity, about the dog, about how she will become a guide dog after the end of her training. So people are so enthusiastic about guide dogs, and so many people just want to know more.
Oh, it's lovely to see. And Joanna, we've got through the whole thing without asking you the obligatory Gavin and Stacey question, because I could probably guess your answer. You don't know anything, and if it happens, you'll be keen. Yeah.
Exactly. You've got it exactly right. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I won't hear anything. No idea what's happening. But if it went ahead, I'd love to do it.
There you go. Brilliant summary.
Right, just write that down on a piece of paper. Next time you're on, just hold it up. I think that's probably the best thing to do.
We've asked her before. Same answers as yet. Thank you both very much. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you to Flash as well. Thank you.
Stay with us on Breakfast. We've got the headlines coming up for you.
Everything about the day